Well, this does put a smile on my face. The fact that the movie's awesome, not any of the messed up stuff in it, so don't call the FBI on me or anything. Joker tells the origin story of the most infamous Batman villain. Joaquin Phoenix stars as Arthur Fleck, a tormented man who wants to be a comedian, but standing in his way of success is his mental disease that causes him to laugh spontaneously. Mocked by the public for his abnormalities, Arthur slowly descends into pure madness and transforms into the psychopathic crime boss known as the Joker. I admit, as I was sitting there in the theater, I was kind of glancing over my shoulder every now and then, but early predictions have not come true regarding this movie inspiring mass violence at movie theaters, and needless to say, I'm happy about that. What is meant to be taken away from this movie is not that the Joker's violence is wickedly cruel or anything like that. It is to make you think about how big of a part that society plays in creating the kind of person who would do such things. This is a deeply disturbing character study that really succeeds in leaving that question with you even after you've left the theater. Joaquin Phoenix seems to be typecast recently as the troubled individual who is neglected by the world, between this and You Were Never Really Here, which he was terrific in. His work in Joker, however, has to be a career best for him. It's an absolutely incredible performance that had me amused, downhearted, and unsettled. He has one particularly great scene when he's on with a talk show host played by Robert De Niro, where he gives this chilling speech on the subjectiveness of comedy. Through the whole first act, I did feel sorry for Arthur, but as he eventually becomes the Joker as we know him, I didn't know what to think of the man. Sure, he got bullied on a regular basis, but here he is now committing acts of murder. Should anyone have any sympathy for him at all after that? I guess part of the message may be, don't bully others, and your head might not have to explode thinking about it. Director Todd Phillips, best known for the Hangover movies, proves here that he can do more than just screwball comedies. Most of the comedy in this film is the kind that has you laughing at first, but then you start to think, okay, that's actually not so nice. It adds to the challenging themes and makes you look back and think about times where you might have made insensitive jokes about somebody that seemed harmless. It's no surprise that this has gotten early buzz for Oscar contention. In addition to Phoenix's acting and Phillips's direction, it has the look, feel, and editing style of an A24 picture, plus an intense, booming musical score. This film is sure to grab several various nominations. There is a romantic subplot involving Arthur and a next-door neighbor of his played by Zazie Beetz, who was Domino in Deadpool 2. There is this gesture that she makes that helps contribute to Arthur going where he eventually goes, but the multiple scenes that they share beyond that don't add much to the overall narrative. There's another unnecessary scene that really isn't a spoiler if you know about the DC Comics, or if you've seen any other Batman series. So I'll just say, they work in the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents into this story, which anyone would think is meant to set up the next iteration of Batman. In fact, I initially took it to be the setup for the upcoming The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson. By the way, just a side note, I'm calling it now, Robert Pattinson is going to make a great Batman. However, Todd Phillips has said that this is just a movie, not part of any universe. And I'm completely fine with that, but why include that defining part of Batman's story if you're just going to make this a one-off film about the Joker? Despite some distractions in the storytelling such as these, Joker is expertly acted and directed with top-notch production values. It's an excellent origin story and a gripping cautionary tale with very relevant themes, not just for today, but probably for as long as humanity persists. I'm going to give Joker an 81%. That's a wrap, thank you for watching, I hope you found this review helpful. Like and share, subscribe for more. This is Pop Culture, I'm Alex Pop.